Paula Dean. God damn it.
Oh, I can't learn third level spells. This is dog shit.
No. It's up, dog.
What's up, dog?
Apparently.
These.
Dan, are you playing?
Yep, I'm playing.
Hurrah!
Whoa.
Are you Cyrus?
Yeah, I'm being unoriginal today. I can't make a character.
You should have had Eric make one for you.
Seems like a dangerous game.
Mm. You should have brought that barbarian that you posted in the ejaculations chamber.
No, I'm good.
Irene is Kyrene.
As always.
Are we pronouncing that Paul Iden?
Paul Eden.
Okay.
He's a paladin.
Are you two both human?
Hold on.
I'm
I am
halfling.
not.
What am I holding on
Did
to,
you
Brian?
did you really not intend for it to be a Paula Dean joke, or is it like a triple pun?
Brian?
Oh no,
You
it's
have
not
to
supposed to be
ask.
paladin. It's just a paladin.
All right.
Oh my
Paladin.
God.
And he is a kobold.
Excellent.
Robin is Sydney.
No.
Nope.
That's just my name in chat.
Who are you?
I'm Zezia.
All these sessions, and I still don't know how to spell it. Zezia.
I'm surprised you can pronounce it.
I've finally learned.
He can't.
Sean is Mercus.
Yeah.
Dude, it's Marcus Herder.
The queen is Izzy. Isabel.
Yep. Isabella. She's a half elf.
Aw.
Yeah, Isaiah.
I'm sorry, I thought I muted myself.
Oh, you can't mute yourself. We need to hear your lovely yawns.
Brian is such a cunt. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just sighing loud because I'm high. That's all.
I was gonna make an attack, but then I got high.
Mercus, what race are you? I got little notes I'm taking right here.
I'm an Aarakocra.
Okay.
I was gonna seduce that fucking guard, but then I got high.
And then what race is Zezia?
She is a satyr.
Okay. Cool.
Satyr,
Eric Cochran
Pumpkinator.
sounds like the title of a snap I would send to Brian.
Why are you titling your snaps now?
Well, I just
Why
meant
not?
like a little caption.
Brian, don't you title your snaps?
I hadn't thought about it. We are in the town of Tallwater. The Dolby
Oh,
Inn
no.
is all fixed up and everything's operating normally. And it's lunchtime, so people are in the bar.
Yep.
Well,
Target will
if
be
you'll
in the bar.
remember, Izzy has taken a part-time job there.
Yes. So what are you doing currently?
Whatever the boss tells me, I suppose.
I mean,
He
it's
said I would be mainly doing housekeeping, so.
Okay. At this point, they would be finishing up housekeeping because most of the guests are checked out that we're gonna check out, and so.
Well, I would assume she still has to clean the bar and that kind of stuff as well.
Okay, so he'll have you wiping tables and clearing dishes and all that.
Yes, I'm a horrible waitress, by the way, but
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for this real quick.
That's good enough. I'll just save my last spell for whatever Brian throws at us.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Whoops.
Apparently.
Oopsie daisy.
All right. Who's at the bar?
Irene will
Zezia's
be.
at the bar.
Yeah.
Kyrene, Zezia, and Mercus. Chef Reaper says, all right, what can I get you? Who's first?
I'll take an ale.
He starts to pour that, and then he starts to hand it to you over the counter, and immediately you are all hit by a flash of light above the bar. And then you hear a crash, and as your eyes adjust, you realize that this gnome has fallen out of midair and hit the bar and toppled over some bottles and glasses.
There's your Foley.
What the fuck?
Oh my goodness. Hello. This is not where I intended to be. What can I get for you?
What?
I'll take, I could use an ale. There isn't a lot of time, though. Who's in charge here? You... In
What?
the bar?
Who the fuck are you?
Hotel? I'm sorry, I should explain. And then there's another flash, and somebody lands on the stage, and another flash, and somebody hits a table. And it's 2 more elves.
Are you just gonna play with yourself tonight?
Yeah. Yes.
But I think I'm gonna
That's a
need
hell
a
of a
video
question.
stream.
Oh.
At the very least, a Snapchat.
Right?
They say, your town is in danger. We came to warn you.
Okay, so what's the danger?
He takes a huge swig of his ale, and then he says, you haven't had any encounters with giants lately, have you?
I ate a cyclops a little while ago.
Spilled my beer over my keyboard. Yes, he says, Cyclops. Where was he?
Cave.
Oh no. Our suspicions were confirmed. You didn't find any giants buried in the cave?
I hit him.
Oh boy.
It's like the Transformer I transformed yesterday.
Is the large black bar his penis?
It might be.
It's just his tripod stand.
By our estimate, they should be coming from the north of town. We were on watch up in the north, and then we saw signs that they were on the move, which has not happened in centuries.
So,
Wherever that burial was, that's where they're headed.
oh, those are caves outside of town. I don't give a fuck.
They're not outside of town, they're in town.
Oh.
He don't give a fuck.
You see the door to the bar open, and then hear loud thunking noises. And one of the seats moves, and a voice from the chair just goes, "Rupert, I need your strongest drink, please."
You see
Rupert,
Rupert's eyes grow very serious, and he kind of leans over the bar and he says, "My actual strongest?"
Yes, whatever you've got. And a few coins will materialize on the bar.
Strongest with a K.
All right, coming right up. Do you see him get out a key and he unlocks a cupboard and inside is a vault and he
Can,
starts.
can it be a hey Brian? Can I ask something?
He was mid explanation.
But before he gets to finish it and tell me no, can his strongest drink be an elder booze elemental?
What the fuck is that?
Like a water elemental but made of alcohol.
Can you
I
drink
like this
it?
man.
You can try.
Let's see. Eric, give me 1 through 6.
6.
Okay. Yeah, he pulls out a brown liquid from this vault, and it's completely opaque. You can't see through it at all. It almost looks like paint. And he gives you a steel mug, and he slides you the bottle, and he just kind of steps back and watches you. He doesn't even uncork it. He puts the tool on the counter.
I am so not cleaning this up.
Rupert, can I have an ale, please?
Coming right up, and he's like got his eyes on this brown bottle the entire time that he gets it from the tap and slides it over to you.
The brown bottle will. The tool lifts up. The brown bottle seemingly uncorks itself and pours a slug into this brown mug, or into the steel mug you said.
There's a plume of heavy smoke that's also brown. And it pours thick, like blorp, 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 blorp.
No. So, I'm going to look. No. So, you said that we're in danger.
Oh, yes! They were all just watching this intently. Yes, north of town, I believe. We should probably do something about that. I don't know what kind of security you have here, or if you have any soldiers, but you should probably rally them up.
I think you're looking at the strongest people here.
At that, Cyrus Sassfrez walks in.
Hello!
God damn it!
Did someone request a strong man?
And I give you all flex.
I love him so much.
We did. Do you know of one?
Not him.
And I give you the blue steel Zoolander look.
I do.
You should let him know. The town is in danger.
It's me, jackass.
Yeah, I do an insight check.
Yeah, can't you tell this guy looks like his ass can really take a pounding?
You got that right. They call me the power bottom of Borgler.
Oh boy.
You can. What are you trying to be insightful about?
His lie.
Cyrus?
Yes.
All right. Are you lying?
I
Cyrus?
should
Or do
probably
you-
be on the know too.
Cyrus, are you lying or are you just delusional?
he's delusional. He's a weak old man, but he thinks he's pretty strong.
Okay, then you better roll deception.
You got it.
Meanwhile, the steel mug upends and seemingly empties into the air.
What are you,
That's not right.
Paul Aiden? Paladin? You're a paladin. Fucking hell.
I am.
What's your race?
I'm a kobold.
What's your experience with booze like?
I was a marine, so heavy drinking.
Okay, why don't you roll con with advantage? Let's say
Okay. Is it against a poison? Like alcohol?
it is alcoholic.
I mean, is it a save against poison?
I wouldn't call it a poison necessarily, but it is related to this drink. I don't know.
Okay. My point is, paladins are immune to poison, like alcohol. So
No, that won't. Well, so you can drink as much you want and not get tipsy?
I mean, I don't see
Basically.
why not.
I didn't know that about them.
Yep.
I did that. Oh, is this working?
Hooray!
Oh wait, maybe they're only immune to disease. I'm sorry.
Then yeah, con save with advantage.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Immune to alcohol dependency.
15.
Like while he's not looking, Marcus is gonna grab the bottle and like slink it away from him and start chugging it.
Cyrus, why did you... Oh. Yeah, Cyrus, why did you roll twice?
That's a good question.
The first one didn't work correctly?
Yeah.
No,
Brian.
the first one was him testing it. No, wait.
Oh.
Oh, he told it 20
Kyrie,
instead of
yeah.
1d20, so it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
gave me 20.
Kyrie,
First one's nonsense.
you rolled higher, so you pierced through his
False
lies.
bravado.
You're a weak old man.
Hey, fuck you!
Were
I
you
was-
going to weakly kick me?
Sometimes strength of mind is more important than strength of body.
What he said, and I've been known to give him the old 1-2, buckle my shoe.
One, two, what?
And he starts putting up fisticuffs and doing air punches like a boxer.
Right. Your sandals don't have any buckles.
What do you mean we can't see Paul?
I mean, you can't see Paul. That's why I've been describing things as disappearing into the air or
I think
materializing.
he's illusioned or something.
Paladin, how much of this did you drink? Did you just down it? Did you just take a sip? A glug?
Probably a good glug. I said I poured a slug into the cup, so yeah. Probably like a double.
It's almost like, well, I describe it like paint. That's pretty much what it's like drinking paint or Pepto-Bismol or maybe even a milkshake. It hits you
Brian,
like...
have you ever had any of those things?
Absolutely. What kind of a DMI would I be if I hadn't experienced life to its fullest?
You're homeschooled, Brian.
Good straws.
There's no life there.
It hits you like a fist, and immediately you lose all sense of feeling, and your mind kind of slows, and you get this tunnel vision, and then it's almost like you have leprosy or something. You go numb from head to toe.
So what does the rest of the bottle do to Marcus?
What, did you just down it?
You did.
What is your experience with alcohol like?
Probably a lot, but also he eats raw people, so
Oh,
take
right.
that how you will.
Okay. Con save
Wow.
Um,
He eats raw people.
what is exclamation
Nom
point?
nom,
Right?
people.
Exclamation point R.
Correct.
1d20. Where's my con? Doogity doogity. It's +1.
17, you beat me. You feel all the same things, but it's probably like halved for you. It doesn't hit you right away for some reason. You're like a fucking strong drinker.
Hey, golden man, this tastes how you look.
I'm a little bit worried that none of you are taking this situation very seriously.
Hey now.
You want to walk across town and stand in the mouth of the cave while they're. Mm-hmm.
What the fuck do you respond to that?
Right?
Izzy just sighs and goes, idiots, and throws down her towel and walks out.
All right, you have
Hey,
the
wait
rest
up,
of the
rude
day
woman.
off. I'll clean up the mess, no worries.
Can I make my entrance here?
Of course you can.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yes, make your entrance.
Okay. She, as you begin to walk out, in walks this paladin who a couple of you have seen before, I think. She's tall, she's tall, she's wearing shining silver armor, she has a blue cape on, and as she bumps into this woman, she goes, oh, excuse me, and she backs and lets you walk past.
The giants
like,
are this way
and-
if you want to fight.
They're not giants, they're cyclopses. That's why you need me. I pay attention.
Cyclops?
No.
Cyclops,
You've
they got
all
one
got
eye.
it wrong.
Hold on, the drunk guy's burbling something.
He was just yelling that he ate it.
Well said.
Oh, honey, I don't think you can eat a cyclops.
Well, we don't know
Oh,
for
no.
sure. We may be dealing with.
There were some of you there for it, I think. Or somebody. Izzy was here for it, but she left.
Izzy was.
Uh,
Zezia might have been. Kyrene might have been.
No,
Yeah,
I think that was a different person.
I
That's
wasn't.
Oh, that's right. You were doing the multi-class.
You're dealing with the Fomorians.
For more?
yeah, what he said. Let's go turn these cyclopses into diclopses. And you can hear a loud thump
There's
on the
4
ground.
of them.
What's the quickest way to the north of town?
That's the dumbest
North.
fucking thing ever.
By going.
Yeah, we go north. I mean,
First you leave the inn, and then it's that way.
excellent directions.
There's no gesture to go along with that.
They follow Izzy out the door, and the 3 little gnomish guys have pointy hats and staves. They're like stereotypically wizards-looking guys, just short.
You said they were going to go back to where the dead was?
They're going to try to go to wherever you found that cyclops.
All right. Come on. Keep up.
Let's go. I'm Verity, by the way. And she'll reach out to shake your hand as you walk.
Say your name
Izzy.
again.
Verity?
Oh, wow, you brought Verity.
Yes, I did. I love paladins.
Good to meet you, Verity. I'm Paul. Iden.
I'm guessing you're a paladin.
Indeed.
It's always nice to meet another holy warrior.
My name's Kyrene.
Kyrene?
Yes.
Aside
Yeah.
with sassafras.
And I curtsy.
You ain't got enough holes in you. You're not bleeding. I stumble out the door.
And that's
I'm
mush
going
mouth.
to offer her my goblet to drink out of. It's a super fancy, very old-looking goblet. And do you take a drink out of my goblet?
Yeah, she will. She'll go, oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It doesn't look like there's anything missing from where you drank out of my goblet.
Oh, this is interesting. Is this a magical item?
I don't know what you're talking about. And she puts it behind her back and walks away.
Oh my gosh.
Sean, have you ever had a drink in your life?
Yeah, but
I'm
you don't want him to act
assuming
like
that-
he actually acts if he gets drunk, because then he's just fucking mean.
Aw.
Well, that's why I don't drink. But no, I'm assuming that whatever this is has him appropriately fucked. So
Yeah.
even with the save. So.
So y'all start heading north of town, and where did my map go? Yeah, there's the road that goes right up north through past the blacksmith stop, and then just like last time you guys went there, eventually it turns into farmlands. And the gnomes say they kind of, you can see them casting these little lights in front of them, and it's almost like they're reading something, but you can't see what it is. And one of them says, by my calculation, it should be somewhere in this vicinity. And he just kind of gestures with his arm towards some farmland. And this is exactly where you were before when you were investigating the hot chili pepper guys.
Oh no.
And eventually, you come to one particular farm, and sure enough, as you're approaching, you hear this kind of swirling, warbly kind of sound. Are any of you... Actually, why don't you guys roll Arcana checks?
Oh.
Marcus went to the
I'm good
caves.
at that. No, I'm not good at that.
Arcana.
Oh shit. 18.
That's it. 8.
Uh,
I have a -1, but I rolled a 19, so I'm pretty stoked.
Everybody a 17 or higher would have heard similar sounds like this before, and you would suspect it to be a magic portal.
Sounds like a windmill.
And
A
then
very fast one.
Do you suppose that's the giants?
You kind of feel the earth rumbling below you, like footsteps, like a thung, thung. And you also hear kind of a mechanical sound of clanking and metal hitting against metal. And as you start to approach this clearing, you can start to see above the trees this formation. Where did it go? Here it is.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Wait, are we
Go
the
Power
brown?
Rangers.
Are we the colorful people?
No, I'm afraid
We're
not. So you're coming in from the south of this picture, down below the farmhouse with the blue roof, and these are all standing there before you. And you've got the first row is you see 5 cyclopses, and then behind them you see 4 giants, and then behind them in the behemoth, it does have metal plating, but a lot of it's built out of wood and stuff. It's almost like a siege weapon, except it's walking. And you can kind of see it. I pulled this off the internet, so obviously it's got cannons and stuff, but what you guys actually see is like it's got a catapult on top. It's got like a ballista under its stomach area.
Oh my.
And the gnomes say, we definitely need to take them down before they get to town, or they will wreak havoc. They're not very happy about you disrupting their burial chamber.
Well, it's a good thing I prepared plant growth and and feign death, and brought none of my combat spells today.
I said in the
Right.
chat, bring combat characters.
I didn't
He
read that,
did.
Brian.
He
Cyrus
doesn't
is
read.
best with his little wooden sword and nothing else, so we're fine.
Oh boy. Well, gang, I'm most certainly going to die today, so hold on a second. And
I
Again.
do. I have the one spell I have is Cloud Right, so I'm gonna say
Cord, witness me. I'm about to die.
Oh, I apologize. Yeah, we didn't kill you last time. We sold you to a devil. I'd be interested in
Was
hearing the
them there.
backstory of how you got out of that.
Yeah.
Too sodomistic for the devil. Sorry.
He rejected you.
Grody. I'm not part of your gross fan fiction.
You will be.
That was
Yes.
Little Realms canon.
Mm-mm.
We are in
Actually, it was.
This is all takes place in the same universe.
Crossover?
Yep.
This isn't the crossover we wanted, but it's the crossover we needed.
Well, gang, I effectively wrote my will. My job's done. What? Do you guys have a better plan?
I mean, I think I have a. Hang on. Actually have. Well, I don't think that you're going to be proficient with a great sword. Otherwise, I have a spare one that I can give to you.
I've got a practice sword.
Pull out a little wooden toy sword.
This will do.
The three of us gnomes
Maybe.
have been tasked
Well,
to observe the giants and guard in case anything happens. So we need to be strategically placed to where we can see you at all times. And one suggests that he...
that might be difficult.
Oh no! I forgot you're invisible. As long as you are within our range and nothing obscures our line of sight. We don't physically have to see you.
Well, what do you do? Are you the healers? Are you gonna cast some sweet support spells? What are you doing, wee man?
We're power boosters.
Is
You
that
are.
like a Power Ranger?
No. What? No. What? No.
Are you talking drugs? What do you got? You got some uppers? You got some downers?
You could call them strength and magic enhancers.
Oh, steroids. We have steroids. Got it.
I'm ready.
And Cyrus bends over and shows you his ass cheek.
Give me the needle. Pop it right in.
It's not a needle. We're going to have to get in high places and be able to see you. I suggest one of us climbs on that roof, another climbs the tree, and... oh, fuck. This isn't a great layout. If only the DM had designed the map better. One of us can hide in those bushes in the farmland over there.
While
Well,
they're
so-
all debating this, can Izzy just sneak around where she can get the first three in a straight line of sight?
You can try.
All right.
Paul will be like, since they can't see me, I'm going to try and sneak around to the back and maybe get on top of that mechanical thing. And he's just going to run off, leaving a small cloud of dust.
I'm not going to worry too much about positioning, but these are 30-foot squares, so if you plan to go there, it's still going to be a big run.
Yeah, we're Gucci.
Okay.
He's not worried about being seen. So.
All right. So the gnomes position themselves, and you don't see anything other than their hands moving, but you feel the change in your body and in your minds as they start doing their powers. And mechanically, what we're going to do is from now on, all of your stats and, well, basically all of your damage and attacks, you're going to tack a 0 on the end of everything you do.
Are you... What?
Fucking kidding me.
Oh my god.
Attacks and damage? So rolling to hit and damage?
Yeah.
And you just add a 0 onto the end of it?
Yeah.
What kind of chuckle fuckery? What kind of Bugs Bunny shit
Does that mean I roll 80d60?
I mean, yep.
Oh, fuck.
Brian, did you think this through?
Absolutely not. You still see some flashing of this portal behind them that they came through, and they start lumbering forwards. And at this point, we should all roll initiative.
Do we add the 0 onto initiative too?
No.
I'm doing it anyway, boys. Ooh, also I should use my sexy dice.
150.
Oh, the sexy dice were a good choice. 230.
That's a 210 for Verity.
It's okay. Mercus will avenge us.
Totally fine.
Izzy has 100. Kyrene has 150. Zezia has 100.
Did you see my message, Brian?
Let me check.
Let me check means no.
That's fair.
It is Brian after all.
Oh, that's awful.
I see Brian typing in stream and in Discord.
Actually, I'm not going to do this secretly. Sean,
E.
Mercus remembers the Cyclops pulled that giant lever to trigger the portal.
E.
So that would be your first inclination.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Kupo, my Quasit, say, you think this thing, you can fuck with it? You think we can fuck with it? You think we can make the other giants just shit themselves with it?
What were you thinking?
So, essentially, you're gonna
What? I got essentially you're gonna, and that was it.
I said, so essentially, you're gonna brown note the giants.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Am I being your familiar?
If you want.
Let's see what he is.
Well, that sounds
right. Or I can just say yes. and
I always
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
Brian
yeet.
was a pet.
Do you just have normal conversation with him?
Wow.
yeah, he's intelligent. He's a demon.
Absolutely.
Okay, how?
Pull the lever. Verity, what's your number?
21 or 210 as the case may be.
Paul Iden.
230.
Did you roll one, Mercus?
For what was I doing?
You're doing
Initiative.
Initiative. I was actually just about to roll one because I figured it would help to be in order somewhere.
I was gonna say, to be fair, he's
I
not
did that in my server. Wrong server. Dipshit. I got a 4.
40. Dex 0. 11. And 3. And 13. Damn, the paladins got high.
Blaze it.
Same.
Kyrene and Izzy, what are your dex mods?
Plus 10.
1 is my mod.
What's your mod, not your number? Plus 10, is that for real?
No, it's
Yeah.
your initiative, not your dex.
Oh, my dex, sorry. Plus 5.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Izzy?
Mine's just 1.
All right. We're good to go. Mercus, you pull this big ass lever. I think I said it was 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
And the portal opens up. And I think I determined that it's not one you can see through.
Yeah. Because Ty stuck his head through to see through before I closed it and cut his head off. He like stands in front of it for a minute and he's just like,
What are
and then
you waiting
blasts
for?
into it. Just
Well,
fucking-
rounds are actually only 6 seconds, so it's going to be 10 turns of stand.
He pushes you through. Can he do that? Does he have physical contact with you?
Yeah, he usually sits on my shoulder
Oh, okay.
because he can be invisible.
And as you stagger through this portal, the first thing you're met with is Tyg's face staring at you.
Hi.
Gross.
God.
You are in a
Kick his head a little bit like a soccer.
you're in an empty hallway, and to all down this hallway there's and like openings on either side, left and right. And inside you can see different platforms, and it's basically exactly like our Minecraft design.
Oh, like the Mall of America?
No, like your portal area.
Oh. Oh, shit.
No, definitely
not
the Mall of
confusing.
America.
The Mall
It's
of
the Mall of
Torrington.
America's servants' quarters. See a large PP in front of you.
And they've got a map on the wall, kind of like Tracy has designed. And so you can get a general layout of where the northern is. Basically the map I posted in the chat. So each one has a red circle about where the portal will go to. So if you were to find their portal, it's like right on the other side of your portal. It's just that you can actually activate it from this side instead of need to have the lever pulled.
I'm gonna go through the first one on my right.
Okay, I think your guy would advise you since he didn't have anything to drink.
It looks like this one was used recently.
Okay. Marcus will fly through it.
As soon as you do, you start to hear footsteps down the corridor coming towards you, but then suddenly your entire world goes white. And the next thing you realize is you appear on this battlefield with this huge mechanical monster in front of you. You're like right behind it. And now we'll enter initiative. So first up we have Paladin. You're just booking it? Are you trying to be stealthy or?
I'm invisible.
Oh yeah. I don't have it.
So I'm probably
My guys have no
I'm
ability
probably
to sense
running-
that.
I'm probably running like between the green and the orange, and then between the blue and the yellow guy. Like that's my course of action.
Okay. I'm not even gonna make you deal with it. Well, you'll be making tracks and stuff. I'll just roll a shitty perception check. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Okay. Dash action.
Oh yeah, he's full on sprinting.
Okay. We'll say that you're at the tip of the tree line by the house.
Okay.
Verity?
The
Go.
little curved trees or
yes.
the. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Verity?
Oh my god. Okay, so I don't think we made a plan as a group. Just a second, let me look at this map.
We definitely did not make any plans.
No, we didn't. So we're to the south of this, correct?
Correct.
I don't want to just run in and hit it with a sword, but that's usually what Verity does.
You feel like more amped than you've ever felt in your life.
Okay, then. Fuck it. In we go. I am going to just use my dash action and just book it right into the field of battle.
Do you have a specific target in mind?
Let's say orange.
Okay. So I can is yours 30 feet as well?
Yes.
So dash action will say we'll put that you right at the tip of the trees, just like Eric. Kyrene,
Okay.
what are you doing?
I'm also going to do dash action. My speed is 35.
Okay.
I'm going to go for green.
Okay. So you're 5 feet ahead of them. Izzy?
Izzy is going to move through the fields and try to stay out of the direct line of these things and get around to the side of them.
Left or right?
Right.
According to the map. Okay. So you're going to be on blue Cyclops side?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a blue Cyclops on both sides, Brian.
No.
No.
Teal Cyclops? Is that
Technically, one is more of a cyan.
Aqua.
you're being stealthy?
Yes. Well, trying to. She sucks at it.
Oh, okay. Why don't you roll stealth?
She did. She got a 12.
Oofa doofa. I got a 3. You're fine. That just puts you at your regular speed.
Yeah.
So you'd be like one down from the tip of this tree line, but in the field. Zezia.
Yes. How many feet are the squares?
30.
That's
full
a lot
movement.
of feet. That's so many feet. I'm going to make my way up the tree line of the little crescent moon-shaped trees.
Okay.
Basically, I'm
Dash
just gonna kind of
action?
go towards that.
Or regular walking.
I'll dash action. I'm not gonna do anything with my turn anyway. So I
Okay.
just want to move as much as I can into the trees and kind of hide there.
So you'll be as far as Eric and Aubrey. And then next up we have... Whoops. Oh, shit. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. Next up we have... Cyrus.
Cyrus is rifling through his little component pouch.
He's like, oh, let's see, I've got some Eye of Newt. That's not going to help. Birch bees
There you go.
chapstick? Nope. A tuft of cat hair, just what I need. Yum yum yum. And I
You
stick it in
should
my mouth.
listen, man. You need to switch to Kyrene's bees.
Oh, does she make chapstick?
I don't know. Do the monks make chapstick? At the monastery?
I mean, technically, you can use beeswax in lip balm. You can also use it to make hemorrhoid cream too.
Either way.
I don't need birch bees right now. I need cat hair.
And I just take the little tuft of cat hair, I stick it in my mouth, yum, yum, yum. And then I start doing some cat stretches, and that is giving me Cat's Grace. I have basically advantage on Dex right now. And then I will just walk 30 feet towards towards whichever one's not claimed. I think that's blue, maybe?
Sure. Okay. 30 feet, so you're at the top of the house right now.
Okey-doke.
And then Mercus, you appear behind this great big behemoth. What do you want to do?
Sean, that's you.
Where am I?
I just told you.
You're standing right behind this giant mechanical monster.
So I'm at the top of the map.
You are at the top, and you're technically adjacent to it.
I'm gonna land on it next to the catapult.
Pounce.
Can you jump? Because you just landed on you
I
stepped out of the
A
portal.
50-foot fly speed.
Fuck. Okay. Cool.
Portal.
All right. So here's what. Why don't you roll perception first?
Okay. Perception. That's a flatty for me. I guess I just didn't hear anything. Oh, not 20.
Oh, okay. As you take in this crazy sight of all that's going on in this battlefield, you notice that there are compartments in the knees of this monstrosity where there's like, not compartments, just more like cockpits in each knee where there's somebody inside. You can see that they're like probably mechanically piloting each leg individually. And then underneath there's a ballista that's being controlled from this underbelly. There's like a carriage underneath. It's almost like a Zeppelin cockpit thing. And then up above, the catapult is completely exposed, and there's just like these cyclopses on top manning it, basically.
I'm gonna try and get in the ballista one on the belly then.
Okay. With your nat 20, you would see that there's a... Let's see if it's going to be metal or wood. High is metal. It's a wooden door that's bolted and locked on the inside, you're going to guess. You can try it. I don't know if you want to just try to use force or a weapon or...
I'm sorry, it's bolted on the outside.
One moment, please. What actions? I want to get close and cast create bonfire in the cockpit.
Okay. Do you need line of sight?
That I can see. Yeah.
Okay. There are slots, almost like a tank, all the way around this thing, so they can aim the ballista. So you'd have to like peer in to see where you're going.
I'll do that. I'll get up there and I'll cast a spell.
Okay. Let me see if they see you. Fucking terrible roll. I'll say you get in there fine. You create bonfire. It starts smoking. Is there any sort of damage or thing set for that?
Creatures in the bonfire space when I cast a spell must make a dex saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. Oh, I don't know. I can't cast it at 5th level. So, yeah.
What's the DC?
That's my spellcasting DC, which is...
You are 5th level since Create Bonfire is a Um,
Right, but it would
it's a
be.
cantrip.
Oh, it's at my 5th level. Okay, so it would
Yes.
be 2d8. Okay, I thought it was 5th level spell. Where is my save at? There it is. 14.
That's 1 save. What's the damage?
2d8.
So that's going to be something you roll.
Yes. Come hither, Discord. 13.
So Mercus, you go to set this bonfire, and the next thing you know, this entire thing explodes with flames, and one of the Cyclops takes 130 damage.
Oh shit!
Oh my
And the
god.
wooden door flings open, and they just bail out of this thing, and it's a long drop to the floor below, but they're pretty big boys, so they are able to kind of tuck and roll, and one gets out unscathed. 130 damage. Let me see what his stats are. The other one, he is looking real bad. His skin is kind of boiling, and he's charred and black.
Fuck you!
Guys, I think we're winning.
That brings us to the behemoth thing moves forward. The Cyclops and the Giants move forward. And then they're going to do some attacks. My computer's being slow. So this is where they are now. So the people that were at the top of the line of trees, you are now met with 2 giant Cyclops standing over you. And the behemoth, you see the ballista doesn't move anymore, but the catapult on top starts rotating towards the house. And they...
That's where I'm at.
Oh no.
What's your AC, Cyrus?
12.
12.
Oh no.
Let's see what they do.
Oh, I'm scared.
Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Close Uber Eats.
My dad is a computer.
Cyrus, you see this massive stone come swirling through the air, and there's a shadow over you, and you could try to run and dash away, but it's not fast enough, and you get...
No, I'm too young to die.
D8s. I'll just type it into the chat. You get hit with 14 bludgeoning damage as this thing clips you.
Oof.
And it completely misses the house.
I mean, at least it missed the house.
Okay, so let me try to remember. Verity was by this line of trees. Invisible Paladin was by this line of trees. Kyrene, were you by the line of trees? The top?
My movement speed is 35 feet.
Yeah, you had 5 on them. Okay. So I think this thing's going to be adjacent to all of you. This green one.
Yep.
Verity, you were going to go between, or you were going to go for the orange one, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, I'll say he's not adjacent to you. So he's going to go after Kyrene then, since he can't see Paladin. 6, that's not going to do it.
My plan is working.
Paladin, what do you want to do?
Same plan as before. He's running for the behemoth.
All right, so now you're full dash. You're going to be between the green and the blue as it stands on the map. Cyan, excuse me.
Wait.
You're gonna be right below
Oh.
the little garage shop area.
Oh, okay, cool. And if the behemoth runs over me, I just want to use my reaction to try and jump on it.
Okay. Faraday, you are now right in front of this orange monster. Aubrey?
Aubrey? Aubrey.
No.
Oh, she's robotic. She's having a problem.
Oh no.
Aubrey,
if you can hear us, just type it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, that's a
Hello.
little better.
She would like to hit some shit. Okay. Roll to hit shit.
Gotta mute. Oh God.
That's a hit. Despite the add 0 rule, I think I'm actually gonna say if you guys roll a nat 1, you miss. Otherwise, you don't need to roll hit at all. So I think that's what we'll say.
It's bullshit.
You rolled a nat 1? Oh shit!
Oh no.
What do you do on a nat 1? Do you drop the sword? It's like, oh, Butterfingers.
I'll say that it's yeah, it lifts up his leg just in time. Do you have a second attack? Double attack? I think paladins do, right? Attack away. I can't believe you rolled in that one. Okay, that does it. Roll damage.
4 is better than a 1.
So we're adding. What? I'm so confused by these.
She rolled
numbers.
a 4
You
and
just
she had
add a 0 to the end of it.
yeah, she rolled
no
a
matter
4, she had +1, so it turned into a 5.
Okay. So why is it 150?
It's not, it's 50.
She has
Oh.
plus 10.
She has
I think.
+10?
No.
Holy
Oh.
shit. Oh, I see.
I've got 1d60 here somewhere.
I see what you did. Okay.
Make the bot roll 20 d60s.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
definitely one of those moments.
Oh, I think it's 2d6 times 10.
But that averages out lower.
Yeah, it turns into the same thing.
I don't
it doesn't, Brian.
2d6 times 10 is the same as 20d60.
There are two multiplicatives there, Brian.
Yeah, it would either
Not
I
too
was
many.
fighting the
2d60
urge
or
not to
20d6.
correct, and you guys did it anyway.
I just
So I was adding 10 to the die and not the number of die. That's why. When I did my test, my experiment.
2d6 times 10.
Let's roll for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
2d6 times 10.
Boo. I want to be doing 20d40.
The fates
And
decided,
I
Eric.
roll plus 3.
The fates decided.
Fates can lick these balls.
Let me roll for it. High or low, Eric?
Always high in this game.
The fates lick your balls.
Well, it feels pretty good.
170 damage. Okay. Oh, that's gnome.
110, Brian.
Yeah,
110.
sorry.
Aubrey, this Cyclops collapses in front of you, and he's just holding onto his legs in shock.
No, it's slashing.
In slash. What are you adding?
I think she's asking, should she multiply her strength damage?
Yeah, add 0 to all of your stats.
It's not that simple, Brian.
I'm so confused now.
Add a 0. Multiply your mod by 10.
You got it.
Awesome.
Like,
No. He said add a 0 at the end of all of your stats.
Yep,
that's
that's what I
not
said.
as good.
Finally, a strength of 90.
So if you get, like a +3 to your thing for strength, you would turn it into a +30.
Am I still roboting as hard as I was before?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good
Okay,
now.
so that's going to be 150 points of damage total.
Wait,
This
does that
thing-
mean I have a negative 10 strength mod.
This thing bleeds out. You have a what strength mod?
I have a negative 1 strength mod, so does that mean I have a negative 10 strength mod?
You know what? That's so funny. I'm gonna roll with it. You have a negative 100 strength.
Well, to be fair, at this point, then I have a 90 strength and a negative 10 modifier, and
Yeah,
all was
like that.
very confused.
That's why you've got to be more specific, Brian. Are we multiplying our mod or multiplying our stat? Because it will not do the same thing. You're not going to add 0 to both, and it makes sense.
I
We're
was
not
thinking
math geeks,
when
Brian.
I concocted this stupid idea, I was thinking mod.
Brian
Okay.
took first place at the homeschool math leaderboard, so
You
I
really did.
I crushed my little sister.
So I have a +40 to strength.
Kyrene, what are you doing?
All right.
Is there one in front of me or no?
Yes, there is. The blue, what color is he? Cyan? No, the green one.
Green one? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and talk with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
That's 190 to hit.
Okay.
So then that would be
Shit. spell these-
110 damage for the first attack. Attack. Oh. Oh, okay. 150 to hit.
And what is your attack? What does it look like?
I'm basically just going for the knees.
You see the knees fly across the battlefield over top of these fields. And this entire thing comes down like a Jenga tower.
Excellent. So should I bother rolling? So I did a second attack. Is there another one near me, or?
The second attack is what killed it.
Oh, okay. So is there one near me? Another one near me, or no?
She killed the orange one, so you've got the brown one to your right, about 60 feet away.
Shoot. Okay. That'll be my turn then.
Isabel.
I'm trying to get in a position where I can get some of them all together in a straight line.
All right,
If that
you were
is at all
going along the
possible.
field, and then they
Yes.
moved forward. So the best that you could hope for right now is you could see this teal and the brown with each other.
All right. Well, that's fine. We're gonna hit them with a lightning bolt.
Okay. How far does this lightning bolt go?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or can you
it's-
control how far it goes?
Yeah. Well, it goes until it stops, but it's a straight line of 100 feet, I think. I will double check.
100 feet for lightning bolt.
Yeah. So it's a straight line of 100 feet.
Okay, I don't think you're going to affect Kyrene at all.
They do get to make a save against it. Reflex save.
I don't even want to
And-
know. Yeah, your DC is off the charts, right?
Right. At the moment, it's going to be stupid. So.
I won't roll.
And
I'm surprised you didn't make us use Thaco, Brian.
that,
No, that's
There
a
it
Tim
goes.
thing to do.
there it goes.
That's your attack?
So
I don't think Brian
that's
even
the
knows what
damage.
Thaco is.
Oh, damage. 260 damage.
Probably
Okay.
Most bad backwards.
Yeah.
version of Ace.
You see both of these just drop, and they are you can see their bodies and their muscles twitching and spasming on the ground, and some of the brown one is starting to move, almost like it looks like, I don't know if you ever played Mario Sunshine, but when you pull off one of the legs of that squid, it's like
Looper.
Oh dear God.
Is that your whole turn?
Shine, get.
Yeah.
Zezia.
Zezia. Okay, so in I guess comparison, since I haven't moved anymore yet, how far exactly am I away from literally any of these things? Like the closest one.
Let's see. Where were you? You joined the other guys,
I
didn't you?
was-
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
The tree curve. The next one, you would be able to see the blue one far to your left, and then up in front of you is the cyan giant. So way as away, we're talking 30, 60, 90, 120.
120. So I'm going to. Is there a way I can get into position to get more than one in a straight line?
You would have to book it pretty good. If they're walking down, you'd be like 30, 60. You might be able to do it in a turn or two. You might be able to get like the cyan one and the yellow one in your sights, or if you went straight forward, you could get the cyan one and the mechanical monster.
Sure, I'll try to do that.
Okay.
Do I have to spend my entire turn, like my move action, do I have to spend my action to dash?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess I'll do that and see if I can get more than one of them in the same line. And then
Okay. So you're going to be coming up on in front of this cyan one.
yeah.
Cyrus. You just got hit with a rock.
I need to be a little bolder. And I push the rock over.
God damn it.
And I look at the blue one who's it looks like he's 30 feet away from me, and I with my cat's grace, I start weaving in and out, going towards it, and I duck underneath its legs, and I say,
Most people would go after a Cyclops' one eye, but I know better. It's the brown eye you gotta go after.
and I cast jump, and I want to plant one of my mystical seeds right in that butt.
God damn it.
Don't you roll me athletics?
Little
You
known
got it.
fact: Cyclopses have 2 assholes.
Let's see. Good thing I got advantage on this. How do I do that? 2d20.
I rolled an 8 to dodge.
So my bigger one is. Oh, I've got pluses though. I beat you with either of those. So I got I fist right up the bum, and so, supposing that you allowed me to free action have a seed in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
because that was the point of this, and I'm going to put one of my magic beans up its bum.
What happens? What happens next?
I don't know. I roll a 1d100 and something happens.
Bean, activate.
Let's see here.
Give it a few good flicks first.
A 96. Let me go pull up that chart. Looks like a pyramid. A 60-foot pyramid bursts in its butt.
Oh no!
A 600-foot
I think a mummy lord just popped up.
God.
Here, I'll copy and paste this for you. You can describe it how you will, Brian.
Great.
Please tell me that's a 600-foot pyramid just burst through this Cyclops.
All right. The first thing I want to do as I describe this is really emphasize that word bursts. Because you guys, you hear this crash and this kind of splattering sound, and you just see a shower of gore fall over this battlefield like rain.
Wrecked him and dang near killed him.
Suddenly, this huge tower emerges on the battlefield. Cyrus, let's see. If it's going to be in front of you, man, I think you're going to get pushed by this thing.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I think you would roll down towards its entrance. And why don't you, let me just do this real quick. Why don't you give me high or low?
I'll say hi.
Okay. You take 4 tumble damage.
I take 0 tumble damage, thank you very much, because with my cat's grace,
Nice.
I take none from falling.
Okay. That's fair. You have obliterated the blue one, and now there's a pyramid standing in your way between you and the purple and yellow the giants.
Ha ha!
Marcus!
Was that me?
Yeah, that is you.
It like chopped out. I only heard kiss.
Yeah.
So I'm a fly into the cockpit.
Where? What cockpit?
The fucking ballista cockpit.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
I
you are
blew
now.
off.
So the door was open, so you can just go in, and you see the floor has these slots and gears and stuff where you can kind of rotate it, pull its string back, all the things you got to do.
I'm gonna make it aim at one of the knees.
Can I get them knees?
They're
They're
up
little
above. The
flying.
best you could do would be to hit one of its shins, and they're pretty hefty boys.
Then I'm gonna aim at, I guess, Mr. Cyan
Okay.
Fomorian. But I'm gonna shoot him. What do I roll for this?
All right, let's see what a ballista does. It's going to be +6 to hit. And
Do I add a
you
zero
don't
to
get
that?
your bonus for this because you're just operating equipment.
Okay. 24.
Okay, that's a hit, and you're going to be doing 3d12 plus 9 damage.
$20.
Okay. This thing launches in like it's so unbelievably fast how fast this ballista arrow goes, and it just goes right through his shoulder and out the other side, and you see him wince, and he turns around in disbelief that his own guy shot him. Like he must have thought friendly fire was turned off. And so now this cyan giant is now facing the monstrosity, and Zezia, you're gonna end up being behind him when his turn comes around. Let's see. That brings us to the behemoth. The behemoth launches another catapult attack, and it's gonna launch it towards the general tree line where it saw some guys fall. I'm gonna say it's right at the tip of the curve of the trees. So we've got Zezia, not Kyrene. We just have Aubrey's. I think that was it. Where were you? Paladin, you dashed forward, right? I said you were out of range. Okay. Verity and Zezia, why don't you guys roll dex saves?
Okay, Verity's dex is not very good. But it's good here, so. Oh man. That's gonna be a. $32 question mark? 31, sorry.
Does your dex have a mod? Did you include that?
Yeah, it's oh my god. It's I'm sorry, I'm still confused. So you roll and then you add the modded you add the mod.
If your save was a 2, you'd add 20.
Okay then. So hang on. Then that would be a 110 plus 20. So that would be 130. Yeah, that's fine.
So stupid.
And then add a 0 at the end of that.
Why don't you add 3 more
I
zeros?
swear, the
Just
more
for
you
fucks.
progress, the weirder the rules get with Brian.
I'm 2 Brian beers deep.
Oh no. That's like, what, 2 White Claws then?
Probably.
I think it's like half a White Claw.
That's not right for him. Like, maybe a sip, actually.
Listen, don't you ever call me and my white claws out again.
This thing craters the top of this tree line, and they just crack and splinter. And I think the the giants are going to be very angry that you killed all their Cyclops henchmen. And so they're going to start picking up stones and chucking them.
Wait. Okay. You're checking the map.
1, 2. The first one goes for Verity. What's your AC?
AC is so it'd be 200 with the 0 on the end.
I wasn't going to boost ACs, just the strength and wisdom and all that kind of
20
stuff.
then.
Well, your dex might still apply, depending.
Yeah, 20.
Miss.
Okay.
Izzy? What's
Yes,
your
darling.
AC?
It's 14.
Ah! I hit! You take 5 whole damage.
Okay.
And roll again. Or no, that was another hit. Let me tell you again. Now you take 5 more damage.
Oh boy.
These 2 rocks come tumbling down upon you. Paladin. You
Hello.
are like right below the yellow and the cyan.
Right below yellow at cyan.
And cyan.
That's what I said.
That's also what I said.
And it's what I said. Is it going to be another full round action to get to the?
I'm sorry,
the
I
large
forgot.
boy?
I forgot to update this. So technically, you are now sandwiched between yellow and cyan. Just about. You're like one space below them.
But it's still going to be like a full round of movement to get to the large boy.
Correct. You could reach his foot, but it would be with a dash action.
Yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna swing at Senor Cyan.
Okay, so you're going to be
on my way.
down below the shop now at his foot.
Yeah, would yellow be closer to the other foot? I
It's
guess.
like equidistant.
Okay, then yeah, I'll still go for the Cyan. Pull up my stats. Doop doop doop.
Those might be helpful.
They might.
You never know.
So I'm going to give you advantage on this because he's facing away from you because Mercus distracted him.
I have advantage for being invisible either way.
Why don't you take triple advantage?
Okay, I'll see if I crit, I guess.
Jesus.
It's a 250 to hit the first swing.
What a coincidence.
Which will be maximum damage for 120.
Okay. He is. He's still. So he topples to the ground, but you can still see his chest heaving, like he can still breathe.
Bonus action, Thunderous Smite, second attack is going to be a. It's the highest I rolled a 7. Okay, 140 to hit.
Okay.
Which is going to be again max damage. 120 plus my Thunderous Smite is sorry, I have to look up the actual spell. 100. So it's 120 plus another 60, and then I'm going to expend a second level spell slot to smite on top of that as a paladin. So I'm assuming he basically just explodes at this point.
Yeah, the mechanical monster behind him gets a new paint job. It's so much blood. The whole thing's just covered in blood.
It's so much blood.
All the blood.
160. So it was 280 damage total.
Okay.
Onto this almost dead giant. And then I just continue trotting on my way towards the mechanical monster.
I'm adding something to this. Verity.
All right, here we go. It's time to hit some shit again. What is the, I know I took care of the orange one. So...
You've got the closest one to you would be yellow.
Alright, she's gonna go for the yellow then. Just greatsword. Here we go. Ouch. 130 to hit.
That'll do it.
Okay.
As long as that wasn't a nat 1.
It wasn't. So that'll be a 140 damage.
Jeez. You see this thing topple to the ground like all the others. You can see its finger starts to twitch and it starts to reach for its club again.
I don't think so. Second attack. She just looks at it and she goes, that dog won't hunt. And, that's going to be 250 to hit.
Okay.
Holy shit.
There's another shower of gore. Oh, you're not done
God,
yet.
I love paladins. Hang on. That's 130 damage, and bonus action with that, I will do my branding smite. So that's going to be an extra 2d6 on top of that. So that's that 130 plus 80, so that's 210 damage.
Jeez. That's the total. That's the final outcome?
Yes. Final number, yeah. Final answer.
Sorry, I'm just doing this real quick. So there's another huge explosion of gore that covers the pink giant behind him. And you can see the pink giant starts wiping his face and trying to get it out of his eyes.
Okay.
Kyrene.
Right, that's...
Is there any in front of me right now?
Nope. You're left with pink, red, and mechanical monster.
How far away is pink from me?
Yeah, that would be...
And how far away is the mechanical monster?
The mechanical monster actually is about equidistant to his foot. It's going to be about 150 feet to either of them.
Okay, I'm just going to dash forward towards the mechanical beast.
Okay. Isabel,
Yep.
you just got pegged with hand rocks.
Yeah. So how far away am I from the closest of these things?
Let's see. 30, 60, 190, 120, 150 for you as well.
Fucking blood.
Okay.
God. Wow, Brian.
Well, I guess we're going to try to move in closer. If I can get within 100 feet of one of them, I'm going to let loose another lightning bolt.
I see. If you would like, you could try and position yourself to be the red and the mechanical monster will be in line with each other.
That works for me.
You're technically going to be off the map, but yeah, if you do a dash action, you'll be able to get... Are you 30 feet? Speed?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. You can get within their line if you do a dash action.
Okay. But that means I can't get the spell off this turn, right?
Next turn.
Okay.
Zezia.
How close am I to the mechanical thing?
You were here. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. 150 just for you as well.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Right? Wait, Brian, we had a 0 to that number, right?
What do you want, 1,500?
No, to our speed, not him.
No.
Boo.
That would have messed up our entire game. I like to keep this thing balanced.
Yeah, okay, we're changing the rules, but sure.
I'm gonna use all the rules you've used in this next turn, Brian, as you've stated them, and we'll see how balanced it is.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna move up 30 feet and I'm going to Scorching Ray.
Nice.
So I have to make an attack roll for each ray. And we add a 0 to the end of this.
Yes.
So 150.
Mm-hmm. That's certainly a hit.
Well, that's only 50. And 190. So I just roll damage for 2.
Oh.
You're shooting the mechanical monster, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell
So-
me left or right knee or catapult?
Catapult.
Is Scorching Ray with that triple blaster, or am I thinking of which bolt?
It's
You are
3,
thinking
but I
of
only hit
magic
with
missile.
2.
No, I'm not thinking of magic. You hit with 2, okay. Do you get
Yeah,
to
I only hit with 2.
Do you get to choose multiple targets?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you
I
choose
guess
between
so.
those 3 targets.
Yeah, as long as they're within range.
So I'll hit one of the knees, whichever is closest, and then the catapult.
Okay.
One was 8 damage, and the other was 6. So that's 80 and 60.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not a numbers person, and keeping up with numbers is really annoying when you're high. I can't count.
It's okay. None of us can.
And then guess what I'm gonna do.
There aren't Fomorians anymore. There are only 2.
What type of damage is Scorching Ray?
Fire?
Yeah, it's fire.
There was something that sounded like fire, and I thought it was like a different type, and I was surprised by it, so I was checking. You see the left knee go up and suddenly go up in flames, and you can see some scrambling through the little window there, and then the catapult, the 2 guards on top, start trying to put it out, and they're like batting at it and stuff, and the whole thing is starting to turn a black color.
Well, then I'm going to spend sorcery points to quicken spell, and I'm gonna firebolt the other knee.
Nice.
That's a 160 to hit. And wow. I just rolled max damage. I've never done that before.
Nice.
So 200 damage.
Okay. You see the hatch open, and these guys start bailing out of this right knee and like sliding down the shin, and the whole thing is just in flames. And you don't think that that leg is going to be moving anymore.
Good. Now it's my turn.
Cyrus.
So robot and pink giant.
I need to specify that. Ah, shit. Sorry. The ones that have fallen out of this tanky thing have started dashing the opposite direction to the north. They're trying to get off the battlefield.
Okay.
Yep, you got Pinky in front of you. But
Okay.
here, he's behind the pyramids.
Are you saying I can't get to him?
You have to go around the pyramid or over or something.
Brian.
You
Brian.
you created this.
You ruined my.
Brian.
I was gonna say 1 in the stink and 2 in the pink. Now I can't do my line.
What you did, Brian.
Look what you did, Brian. All right. I guess I will. I will look at this big giant in front of me. Kind of. I guess the pyramid's blocking my sight. And I'll be like, well,
I don't know if I can jump up to that guy's butthole, so I need a new plan.
and I start grabbing some Cyclops intestines, and I think back to an old play I saw called Star Wars. And I wrangle up some intestine, and with my remaining movement, I'll actually move towards the mecha robot thing.
Okay. All right, so I'll say that you're at the tip of this pyramid now. Marcus,
Yeah.
what's up?
So, I have two potential turns going forward, depending on how how closely I stick to your rules. The first one is simpler, but you might not allow it. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the thing I'm in.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see how you feel about this.
Are you talking about
So-
the ballista cockpit?
The big mechanical thing in general. I'm just gonna aim up.
Gotcha.
So, I'm just gonna roll.
Its joints are
2d20.
kind of armor plated, but the bulk of it is just wood.
I get like plus 33 to hit, so I don't think I'm gonna miss unless I roll a 1. I rolled a 1, so I only get hit with 1. But let's do this here. So roll 1d10. $390 damage.
Okay. What is this attack?
My Eldritch Blast.
Okay. I'll say that you kind of fly down out of this cockpit and shoot up so that it doesn't. Well, you said you got hit by one of them, right?
I hit one of them. Yeah, I missed one.
Oh, I see. I thought you said you got hit by one of your own things.
No, I shoot 2 beams.
All right, one of these beams busts a hole right through the stomach of this thing, and you see gears and parts and things moving inside, like a clock.
Okay.
And you see them whirring and clunking, and as this thing turns a little bit to face, what's her name? Izzy. And the catapult launches again. With a terrible number. That does not hit. Izzy, a boulder considerably larger than the ones you got hit with makes a crater right next to you.
How the hell does anything miss me?
I think they are blinded by the blood splatter. But Zezia also set their thing on fire. So
I set their thing on fire.
they can't see very well. The Cyclopses are all dead. The two giants. Okay, so who's left on the battlefield? I think they're going to close in towards each other because everybody's been kind of centralized.
If they don't know they're fucked yet, they're gonna realize.
So I'm gonna move
Right.
Quit dying.
You're not my dad.
So I'm going to post the new positioning. And the next turn is going to be Paladin.
Paladin.
This thing is looming over you. You're like underneath its shadow.
Oh, there we go. Cool. One of its legs got like broked off, right?
The front right leg
Something like
is
that.
incapacitated.
Gotcha. Also, is the add a 0 to the end? Does that include spell ranges?
No.
Well, Brian,
Or fucking smiling.
Ability ranges.
well, Brian,
No.
What about area of effect?
No. Just damage and
What?
spot mods.
You know, you're making a lot of errata here, and
No, the erotica is your job, Eric.
Ooh. I will move over to its left leg then, if I can, with a normal move.
Okay.
Cast another Thunderous Smite. And slap the shit out of this boy. Yeah. Thank God I'm invisible. 130 to hit.
Okay.
And that's... I'll drop another smite on top of that, which will make it 2d4 plus 2d6 plus 2d8.
a lot of dice.
17... Wait. Oh, that's why. 6, 17, 18, 20, 24. So 240 damage.
Okay. What does this attack look like?
I swing a sword.
You swing your sword, and it cuts clean through the leg, and the whole thing starts to rattle from the shockwave of this thing, and you see one of the bolts pop out, and the whole leg just falls off.
Cool. Can I get a second attack on the main body, or is that too much movement?
I'll say that that corner of the body kind of it tilts down towards the ground without the support, and you can take a swipe at it.
Bink bonk. Yeah, it's a. Wait, is that a 6 or a 9? 6. So 130 or something.
Okay. I've set the.
I'm not gonna smite on this one, so.
I've set the behemoth armors at 100, so you keep getting over that.
Okay. This one is. Oh wait, 2d4. So 30 damage.
30 damage?
Yeah.
It's so tiny. It's baby damage.
Well, I already used my Thunderous Smite, and I'm not using my ability Smite, so...
You put a huge dent in the front of this thing.
Bonk.
And Mercus, you can hear the absolute thunderous clatter of all the stuff that Paladin does. Verity, what are you doing? This pink guy is right next to you.
Is he standing in the field singing to us to shut the fuck up?
What?
Look up, pink guy, shut the fuck up.
I'm afraid to.
I think I'm about to swing with this +3 greatsword that I happen to have. That is going to be 210 to hit.
Okay.
$150 damage.
Oh, yeah. One swipe, and this guy explodes in a shower of gore. Now that all that's left is this thing that's tilting down towards you. Next, or, well, you wouldn't see him, but it's above Paladin.
Okay. Can I reach it with my movement, or?
You haven't moved yet, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, whoop. Just gonna make my way up that way, and you're gonna use that second attack. And I'm gonna throw a first level Divine Smite on that. So. Oh. That's 290 to hit.
Okay.
And
Paladin, you should roll a dex save.
that's shit. It's 150 damage plus 1. Wait, okay, so 6 plus 40, 100, so that's 160 points of damage.
Jeez. Okay.
That's 190 for the dex save.
Okay, yeah, you passed. Paladin, you duck as this blade just hisses above your head and tears through the metal of this giant robot and the wood below. And you guys see a huge gash open up, and the mechanics of this thing just whirring inside, and a bunch of the metal inside rains down in pieces and parts, and there's just like some grinding and some tinking and some broken sounds. Kyrene.
Fuck. So it's the pink and red blush then?
She destroyed pink. You got red though.
Okay. Yeah, how far away is red from me?
You over there. 30, 60, 90, 120.
Right? Okay. I'm gonna run 35 feet, and then I guess I'll just try my dart. I'm gonna dart it.
Okay.
That is a nat 1, but I can re-roll those. 190 to hit.
Okay.
Ooh, max damage. 90 damage for the first attack. Second attack. 250 to hit. 70 points of damage.
Okay. 70 and what the first damage was? I forget.
90.
90. Okay.
I'll let you do the math.
Yeah, so these two darts tear through him and go out the other side, and you see these surprisingly big holes through him with the light of day shining through, and then he just kind of topples over backwards and crashes to the ground.
Awesome.
Zezia, this behemoth is all that's left on the battlefield. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's actually Izzy.
Okay.
Is it within 100 feet?
Yep.
Then it's going to take a lightning bolt.
That was my move.
I'm guessing it's not going to make a reflex save considering 2 of its legs are gone.
Not anymore, no. You're good.
So that is just 8d6. Okay,
230 damage. Mercus, are you standing in there, or were you hovering, or what were you doing?
You said I flew back out.
Okay, so this entire thing just starts going, and you see a lot of black streaks across the wood of this, the bulk of its body. And then you notice to your left and right, two giant cyclops bodies plummet off the catapult, and they hit the ground with a thud down below you.
Not running?
Hmm?
They don't hit the ground running?
Nope, they're toasty.
Damn.
I
No
cooked
smash
your
mouth
meat.
for them.
What you going to eat now, Marcus? It's all cooked.
I mean, they're still there.
It ain't raw no more.
Says, yeah.
He eats cooked meat.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I think at this point we should exit initiative, because all that's left are its 2 black legs, and you see the doors opening, and the Cyclops is trying to get out and scramble down the shins to get away, and the wizards kind of just teleport to you guys, and they say, I don't think you'll be seeing much from them anymore.
How many wizards are there?
What?
3.
3 wizards.
There's 3 gnome wizards.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not certain why you were all that afraid of them.
Pushovers, really.
It was all you guys. We've dealt with some people that, despite our boosts, were not very good.
I honestly don't know how I could even miss an attack like that.
It was
I
more.
mean, yeah.
Before we celebrate, we're burning down the farmer's crops. Maybe we should put out the fire.
And I take
Don't be
the
ridiculous.
intestines that I'm holding, and then I use create water, and I put it out.
God. I'm too tired for that, man. Come on.
Mercus is like flying up above the behemoth, and he's just screaming, "Oh my god!" And he's gonna scorching ray the wizards.
Yeah.
Wait, the ones who hired us?
Yeah.
Your boost is completely gone, so it's a regular ass scorching ray.
Aww. Well, he doesn't know that.
Well, for the record, Izzy's not cleaning up this mess either.
Wait, so why are you attacking them?
That's a very good question.
Because he's a lunatic.
He's gone mad with power.
The last time he went on a mission with us, he ate our guide.
Yeah,
True. That is very true.
And fun fact, we haven't even dealt with the mummy yet. That we don't know is there technically. But,
That's right.
10, 14, 15, and 21 to hit.
You fixing to get your ass fried. These
Oh
are
yeah,
powerful
I
wizards.
absolutely.
Oh, for sure. He has a death wish.
The first one gets hit by 3 of them.
Oh no, I have 4 rays. I was spreading them out.
Oh, I see.
Probably whatever one is middlemost is getting 2.
Okay, that's fair. Then the first one misses, the second one misses, and the third one hits.
Okay, and the fourth one?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Well,
I
if
said
the
that.
15 hit, the 21 would hit.
What I meant
guess
was
that's
the
fair.
first one misses, the middle 2 miss, and then the last one hits.
Okay. Wizards with high ACs are bad. 7. 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And then he looks very confused. It's just like, why was that so fucking dinky?
He pats himself out, and then the other 2 look, and then they look up at you all power hungry, and then they look to the others and they say, "Well, good luck," and they vanish.
Fuck!
And then I think the last thing you guys see is you hear a noise and you look over, and right around the corner from this pyramid you see this weird mummified creature walking out.
Dude, where's my car?
And we'll call it there.
Goodbye, food's a minute away.
We did it.
We did it.
Hooray!
Hooray!
We all got to be One Punch Man.
Brian said build someone for combat. My paladin's sitting here with 63 health and did not get it.
I'm sitting at 48 and I never got hit.
I'm still
Brian-
mad I didn't use my line 2 in the pink. It sucks, Brian.
with the reworks that Brian did, it really fucked over anybody in heavy armor.
I was really hoping to have a boulder thrown at me so I could reflect missile at it.
Ooh,
And
that
toss the
would've been
boulder
awesome.
back. Yeah, why are you attacking this goddamn boulder?
I didn't roll well enough.
Damn it, Brian.
It wasn't me, it was Avray.
Paul's still invisible here.
Thanks for letting us know.
Wink wonk.
Where's my driver?
On the upside, though, there's probably several metric tons of